In the news tonight, gunman fires shots at photographer's house and vehicle.
And I peeped through the window and I saw that the guy rode off. It looked like a male figure. If it was a female, it was a female disguised as a male.
And Mario's juice bar destroyed by fire.
The amount of work we put in there is more than that, the amount of things we bought. But 30 million, I would say, is the fair price we could look at.
The Guyana Police Force have launched an investigation into the shooting at the home and the vehicle of businessman and photographer Kieran Bruce. The incident occurred just after 10 on Tuesday night. Many believe that the photographer Kieran Bruce is the online character Mudwater, but he has denied those claims. Bruce was also charged with cybercrime, and that matter is before the courts. Speaking with reporters, Bruce said he was in his bedroom when he heard the shots. Further, he said checks of his surveillance cameras revealed that a lone gunman rode up on a motorcycle and began firing shots at his home and vehicle.
Pushed his hand through the fence and shot 8 shots into my vehicle and into my house. So, I remember freezing for a little while, and then I realized, okay, this is actually happening. And after I realized that it was gunshots, I waited until it was safe and the gunshots were done, and I peeped through the window and I saw that the guy rode off. It looked like a male figure. If it was a female, it was a female disguised as a male. So, yeah. So I immediately came out and made sure that it was safe, and I called the police via 911.
He says he is unclear about the motive behind the shooting.
The adversary I think I have would be the person that I took to court who accused me of sexual misconduct, basically. That is the only person that I can think of as somebody who might want to harm me. The trial has concluded and we're awaiting judgment. The person did not provide any evidence in court to support what they said. So they're likely to lose, but I can't pronounce on that. I gotta wait until the judge make the decision.
You don't want to name that person?
Everybody know who the person is. There's no need for me to go ahead and put myself in any kind of trouble. The only person that I've received threats from directly would be that same individual. The person, it's part of the lawsuit actually. They threatened to come to my house and expose me. Those were their exact words. I have CC footage of that same individual driving around the neighborhood, staking out. All of that we've presented to the court.
Bruce said he and his family are shaken and are concerned for their safety and security now. He posited that he has security measures in place that should keep his family safe.
I would just like for the police to conclude their investigation so that we can figure out who might have been the person behind the gunman, because I believe that it would have had to be somebody that was paid to do that. Right, how it was carried out, that seemed like $100,000 hitman. Right, so whoever's behind it, I would really like to know and to ask that person a few questions.
The police are looking at the surveillance cameras, which will aid their investigations.
Guyana, ride into the future with the next generation eco-friendly Axiom installed elevators and escalators. Call us today on telephone number 619-0899 or 648-0934. Email us at axiomliftsgy@gmail.com for affordable elevators, escalators, moving walks, industrial lifts, home solutions, modernization, repair, and servicing. Axiom Elevator Services, technology for people on the move.
Running late and can't wait to the gate? We got you. The Guyana Public Service Cooperative Credit Union Limited has introduced a fast and easier way to make payments to your accounts through the GT&T mobile money services. Here's how. Click on the MMG app. Under Services, select Pay Bills. When you are there, look for the Financial Institution option. Once that is done, select Guyana Public Service Cooperative Credit Union Limited to pay your loan or make payments to your savings. Payments to the credit union made easier. GPSCCU, the credit union you can bank on.
A fire Tuesday night destroyed Mario's Juice Bar at 278 Sherry Street, Camberville, leaving millions of dollars in damages. Mario Joseph, the owner, estimates his losses to be around $30 million. He said the business was insured. According to the businessman, the doors of the business were closed around 10:30 p.m. and he left for home. He later got a call from his neighbor indicating that they saw smoke coming from the business place. He also spoke of what may have caused the fire.
Here, I saw the whole fire service and everybody there, and I just stood and watched as the fire service did their best to get the fire down. Yeah, and when I watched everything, and then when they got the fire down, I spoke to 2 police officers and 2 fire service officers who walked me through everything, and we went inside, and what they noticed was a gas chiller. It's an 8-foot industrial chiller. It was like almost disintegrated. So they believe that it likely overheated and exploded because it has propane inside. And they believe that was the source of the fire. And it's an 8-foot chiller, so that's probably why it affected the roof so easily. Well, based on the valuation that the insurance company gave me, I don't think it reflects how much we actually spent, because they insured it for about $30 million, and well, the amount of work we put in there is more than that, the amount of things we bought. But 30 million, I would say, is the fair price we could look at. To be honest, I was just hoping this thing doesn't get out of control and nobody gets hurt. I was looking at our landlord right on the bridge in the trenches with the firefighters, and I was like, wow, I can't go there, and I was so afraid, and I hope everything goes smooth. And I wasn't even thinking about the losses, I was just thinking about life. And I was just standing right across the road just watching. My security was next to me telling me what happened, and then I was just I felt depressed. And
according to Joseph, the bar, which was in operation for 2 years, underwent some major infrastructural and renovation changes. He said the fire is a major setback.
We recently reopened. We closed to make some changes. We renovated the entire place and invested in new equipment, everything in there. We tried to elevate the standard to make it one of those modern kitchens with stainless steel appliances and stainless steel workstations everywhere. And stainless steel is expensive, and we brought the entire place up to what I wanted to be was international standards. We changed the entire drainage, the ventilation. We tiled all the walls. We put in a new extractor system. We did a lot to improve everything. And that was like 6 months ago. And then this happens. I like the business, and it's a good industry to be a part of, and we were very popular, so I have to see how things could go with the insurance, because I can't just pull another investment like that out of my pocket. So I have to see what I could recover and rebuild from there.
Mario Juice Bar had 8 persons in its employ, and Joseph plans on starting all over again. At the scene, firefighters were able to contain the blaze from spreading to any of the nearby businesses. An investigation was launched by the Guyana Fire Service.
Guyana, ride into the future with the next generation eco-friendly Axiom installed elevators and escalators. Call us today on telephone number 619-0899 or 648-0934. Email us at axiomliftsgy@gmail.com for affordable elevators, escalators, moving walks, industrial lifts, home solutions, modernization, repair, and servicing. Axiom Elevator Services, technology for people on the move.
Washi. Hi people. Washing made so easy since I found Washi. Washing me use wash me clothes and I can say Washi soap powder wash clothes so nice. Washi soap powder leave your clothes color bright. Washi soap powder leave me clothes smelling nice, of course. So give thanks to Washi soap powder for doing my laundry right. Keep my clothes color bright. Have my clothes smelling nice for sure. I could not ask for more. Comes in lemon and original. It is a washing machine in a pack. Washi soap powder wash clothes so nice. Washi soap powder leave your clothes color bright. Washi soap powder have my clothes smelling nice, of course.
Distributors located in the Stabrook Market. Pro Media Professional Live Streaming Service. Experience the difference when it's live. Pro Media provides you a complete range of live and demand streaming solutions, no matter what your special event may be. Weddings, funerals, concerts, press conferences, conventions, seminars, workshops, meetings, religious events, and more. For more information, call 669-5376 or 609-5264. Experience the difference when it's live.
Convicted drug dealer Barry Dataram will appear in a federal court in the United States before the end of the week, where it is said that he will plead guilty to drug charges. Dataram is in plea negotiations, which usually means that one will change their not guilty plea to guilty. Dataram, who was convicted for drugs, guns, and other offenses in Guyana, is being held in the United States for a conspiracy to import cocaine, which dates back to 2003, 20 years ago. Dataram, who has a U.S. citizenship, returned to the United States in January, where he was arrested when he arrived at the JFK International Airport. Dataram appeared in the federal court in Brooklyn on January 27th before Judge Bloom. According to court documents, he was indicted with others who are still at large. Further, the court documents had earlier shown that Dataram and the state jointly requested an application, an order, excusable delay, which was granted, as the sides are engaged in plea negotiations, which they believe are likely to result in a deposition of the case without trial, and that additional time will be needed to exchange and review discovery material. Dataram and others whose names have not been released, allegedly conspired to import some 150 kilos or the equivalent of 330.6 pounds of cocaine into the United States. Dataram has been on the drug radar over the years. He fought extradition from Guyana. He traveled to the United States last month and was promptly arrested. Meanwhile, Dennis Edwards, called Death, who is also in U.S. custody and in negotiations, is expected to change his not guilty plea to guilty. He's expected to appear in court next month. Edwards, according to reports, was prevented from entering the Dominican Republic last year. He was wanted in the U.S. on a 2012 indictment for conspiring to import 5 kilograms or the equivalent of 11 pounds of cocaine into the United States. For these and other stories, do visit us at our website www.rdproductiongy.com.